Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, What the Beck. I have a new filming area! I finally got rid of some of my boxes from moving, decluttered a bit, and I was able to move some stuff around, so now I have this little TikTok area. I just moved this chair in front of it for the YouTube video, but yes, today I'm going to show you some of the things that I finished this week and just recently since my last video. The first of which you might notice is this shawl. This is my original design and I made a name for it. It is called the Texploration shawl, and I basically just took texture and exploration and squished them together. That's what this shawl is, and I love how it came out. I especially love the little scalloped edge here. That took forever, but it's so worth it. But yes, here is the full shawl. It looks like this, and the pattern will be available as soon as I can get a video supplement guide ready for it, which might take me a little bit because I do work full-time now. But yes, I'm so excited. It looks amazing. I also made it in another colorway, which I will show you now. This is the second thing that I finished since the last video, and it is basically just the same thing, but just with one of those mandala giant cakes. So it's still a color changing yarn, but the repeats are much longer than the other cakes because it's bigger. And yeah, I finished the scallops on this one last night, and this one is not blocked yet, so it's a little tighter than the other one. But I will get that blocked for the product photos or pattern photos, you know. But the reason I needed to do one in just one yarn instead of the two yarns that I use for this one is because I figured, you know, someone might want to do that. And some of the instructions, like for the bobble stitches, and there's some front post stitching here. I don't know if you can see that because it's kind of dark. But yeah, some of that needed tweaking, so in the pattern it will note, like, if you're only using one yarn then you do this, and if you're using two yarns then you just follow the regular pattern. But yes, I actually used a giant cake from one of my friends who bought it like 5 years ago and then never went into crochet, and they were like, okay Beck, you can have this, and so I made this with it. And yes, so that is that one strand example. Again, it's pretty wrinkly because I haven't blocked it yet, but I really like how this one turned out too. And it's nice to know that the texture still makes it interesting enough that if you did it in only one strand, it's still gonna look pretty cool. So after that, I got a Depop order for a worm scarf, which actually I haven't had an order for one in a while. And this is a like medium blue color one. I actually made this with a different yarn than normal. I mean, I usually use secondhand yarns, but they usually end up being Red Heart because it is pretty easy to source full skeins of Red Heart at the secondhand store that I go to. But this one is made with Caron Simply Soft because it had the color that the client wanted. They didn't want like royal blue, and this is a little lighter than that. So yeah, there's the worm. I'm considering posting the pattern for this because a lot of people have been asking me for it ever since I started posting them, and it's kind of been like a lull in the orders of them. So I don't want to say like the hype has worn off, but I don't know. Let me know if you think I should release the pattern. I will probably do like a $3 pattern because it's probably gonna have to come with a printable pattern for eyes and like how to figure out how long you can make your worm if you want to get the most of your yarn, because guys, this is not that complicated. Like, anyone who can increase and decrease can know how to make this. If I'm gonna sell it as a pattern, I want it to be offering more than just, okay, you make a worm head and then you go for 50 rows and then you make a worm tail, you know. So let me know if you're interested in that or if I should just leave it. And finally, this little animal here. I believe it is a dog. This is someone's fursona. Again, I haven't had a fursona plush order in a while, but this is Pup, and Pup has a little collar with the bell on it, and lots of little markings here. I really like how I've been able to do markings recently, because when I looked at the reference for this, I was like, I know it's doable, but I'm a little scared to do it. But the embroidery kind of came in clutch for that, because the character has little V's. I'll put a picture of it up now. So yeah, that's the character, and this is what the final plushie looks like. He's got the little tail at the back, the floppy ear, which I'm actually surprised I was able to achieve that without any wire or anything in it, and if they wanted to, they could straighten it out. I'm not going to do that because I've been like training it to stay down, like the reference. But yeah, and this is also like an abnormal style of hair than what I usually do, but I actually really like it, and I might make it more standard because it's honestly quicker and less stressful than the brushed yarn hair. Yes, and I had a custom painted nose, and the eyes are colorful instead of just black. And so that's Pup, and yeah, no, I don't have much else to say. I'm just look at the Pup. The Pup is looking at you. So yes, let me know if any of those were your favorite projects so far. If you have any suggestions for projects you want me to make next, or patterns that you're looking for but no one has made yet. I kind of am trying to go into the niche sections of Ravelry and see what's missing and what I can make to like add to the database. For example, like the jester hat, there wasn't a jester hat pattern that had a free option or one that really appealed to me, so I made my own. And now you can make a jester hat with my video or the pattern. And again, you can find all my patterns and things on Ravelry, which is in the description below. This pattern should be releasing hopefully within 2 weeks at the latest. I'm gonna see how quickly I can get that video together. I also don't want that guide video to be a replacement for my weekly video, so it's gonna be posted in addition. So it might not come out on a Monday or a Tuesday, because you know I missed last Monday, but whatever. Anyways, please leave me a comment and tell me what you're working on, because I want to know. Tell me what you're working on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!